So hey, I thought I'd start this segment and find Let's Play style, something completely unrelated and even a little boring. See that number right there? 58. That's 58 of the thingies going through there every minute. And that is way, way too low for where we are going. And the reason it's so low is because we don't have enough deuterium. If we had enough deuterium, then these things would run non-stop, and that number would go quite a bit higher. Look at it climb now, because we got a bunch of deuterium. So that is an important thing that's going on. Let me get my keyboard working here. That's a very important thing, because we're not going to get where we want to go without enough deuterium. So this is the gas giant, and these are the gas extractors on the gas giant. And each one produces, come on, click it. Come on, Quasar. I'm going to have to start this over. There. Each one produces 15 a minute. And the nice thing about these jobbies, these orbital collectors, is that they don't require any tending. They just sit there and do their job after you place them. So we're going to place them. How many do I have? So this will give us a nice chance to chat and, catch up. How have you been? I uploaded the video I cut a few days ago. Seems like a few days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. It was probably the day before yesterday. Where I defeated the space swarm. And now, gotta put these right on the dot right there. And now I'm going to go. So my build is coming along nicely, but my people are not impressed by, you see it over there, my research at, well, you can see it's ticking down, but it's not ticking down very fast. And the number is not very big. 6,500 is not a very big number for where I want to be. So we need to keep going with what we're doing. And this gas, as I say, is easy. Click button, make bacon kind of stuff. What I need is the fire ice and something else. And I'm bringing it in, but I can see that it's not going to let, none of this stuff lasts forever. The patches. I'm playing at 150%, just being good to myself. Lack of item, good. Okay, so that job's done. That job is done. And I think we're going to find, if we look at the list, I scouted out where we want to go. And it's got a funny name. Mobsu. We'll figure it out on the way. Let's go. Mobsuthat. Let's go to Mobsuthat. And I've been playing for quite a while now, it seems like, so I'm expecting some pretty severe resistance. Right now my star empire is the home plate system with just one planet where I'm doing my research, a system that I'm not doing anything but building Dyson spheres in, and then two others, well, three others, because I guess I went over there to do something small. And they're all pretty close. This place that we're going now, it's quite a bit further. Okay, here it comes. So let's see what we got here. Talk about quite a bit further in a minute. I got all kinds of energy. There's the hive. And all these planets are just completely overrun. And one thing I was going to say on the way here is I stopped increasing my ground combat capability because everything seems so easy. See, these level 4s, they're not going to be any trouble. I ran into like some level 6 and then it started to get interesting, so I did beef up my ground combat. And I think we've seen this. I think we've seen this fireworks show, except maybe not just this way. I don't build anything now. I just land and let my guys rock it, and they do every time. See, but it's taken a little time. It's taken a little bit longer than it used to get this job done. And I think it's only going to get worse as the game goes. You know, I'm in a space that's been built up for a long time. I'm on a planet with a few of these. And they're nicely built up. And so these things on the planet feed the swarm in space. The way you keep the swarm in space from getting out of control is keep the planets clean. And it's a bastard because they come along and they seed new bases like all the time. And there's things you can do. Apparently, there are some things you can do, like you can certainly build up, you know, offensive capabilities so that when he comes into land, he gets killed right away. Or you can build a planetary shield, but it's not just like, oh, okay, I'll build a planetary shield. No, you got to build like 8 nodes, at least 8 nodes around the planet to get full coverage so that he can't land anymore. And each of the nodes takes like a gazillion gigawatts of power. And it's not really a problem to generate power, but it's a problem to watch the batteries fill up because you can't really tell where to put the... I can't really tell where to put the next thing until the first one's fully charged, and it takes a little bit for it to charge up. So it's just more stuff that I need to learn about because there must be a way to just plunk down enough shields on a planet and know that over time they'll charge up and be golden. Okay, so there's one planet, and we've got how many here? 4 of them. There, see, I drove him off the planet. Neener, neener. There he goes. These guys are all back to the hive trying to figure out what comes next. And see these red dots here? That's the hive interacting with these planets. So anyway, that part is not... I wouldn't publish if it was only that part because it's kind of what we've already seen before. And I think this is maybe what we've already seen before, but let's see. Let's just find out how big this hive is. That's 7, 8 away. Let's get closer. Oh, what's down there? Did I get much closer? I don't think so. There, now it's getting close. What are we up against? Oh, look at all the ships. This is going to take forever. I do have some great space capability, or at least greater than I had before. I got 2 pages of it. So anyway, let's get busy. This may be what we saw in the last video. Eventually, you get close, you don't get too close. Eventually, your guys work the dudes, and that's that. Let's see how it goes. Let's get this off the screen. Tab. Boom. Let's see how it goes. So many dudes, so many evil. So much evil in the space, in the world. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. Now we've engaged. Get the hell out of there before your shields get blown up. Don't get blown up. Thank you. I did invest a bunch of research into my personal shields so that even when I'm being a dumbass, I shouldn't die from it. Look at that. Some good things happening, I think. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that swarm. It's kind of like a susurration, isn't it? It's very, very pretty. Ooh, a little close there, Quasar. I'm fine. It's fine. Running low on energy. Oh, shoot. I was going to bring some fast energy, and I didn't bring it. I don't think I brought it. No, I'm sure I didn't bring it. I'm up to the place where I can build an artificial sun and get all the energy I need real quick, but I didn't bring one. Look at them kill that. They're just beating the crap out of one guy at a time. That's not what we want. Ooh, come on, Quasar. Don't do that. Uh-oh, I'm out of energy. Don't panic. Star list. The closest planet. Yeah. My batteries are so low. Boring. So anyway, yeah, it's been pretty fun. And I was saying, this is where we're going in this is what? Oh, everywhere. Everywhere in the whole world. Where we are going is we want to see these numbers very high, the research per minute. Right now, it's a overall respectable 235, and the white is the combination of all the colors together, which is what you need after a while. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with 235, but I'm not done yet. I'm far from being done, and that number's got to get much larger than that. And this energy number's got to get much larger than that too. Why is it? Oh, it's just because the battery's so huge. That's why. It's growing the way it should, but the battery's so huge that plonk. Ooh. Which planet did we clear? Not this one. Not number 1. Oh, why are these guys deploying? Don't freak out. Go to 2. At a whopping 500 meters a second. So yeah, we're going to get this number much higher. We're going to build a vast empire. One of the key ones here, I'm only producing from my Dyson sphere 191 antimatter protons per minute, which is crap. That's just sad, man. And so to make a white, you have to build all the stuff to make the different colors, and you have to get antimatter out of the Dyson sphere. Well, I don't have a sphere. I don't even have a ring yet. I built a small one in my home system just to get some energy going, and then I'm building a vast one that you'll see someday, I suppose. It wasn't 2. Was it 3? I don't think it was even 3. 3 set. That looks better. That looks a lot better. One tiny little base somewhere. All right, so I could cut and come back later when I have a bunch of power, but let's see if we can just get some power. No, it's not going to work because this needs power, doesn't it? You'd think for all the time I've spent playing this dumb game, I would know. First, what do we have that we can burn power or we can create power with? Yeah, those. So we need hydrogen, fuel rods. We need a bunch of them. Maybe not that many. There, okay, yeah. So it doesn't take anything to receive. It takes it takes energy to send. So after a little bit, we're going to have some power or some potential, and then we're going to spray it out here. And I think I even have a blueprint. Surely I have a blueprint for something as basic as that, wouldn't you hope? It didn't work quite the way it was supposed to because the belt was already built. All right, so in a minute or three, that one worked. So in a minute or three, that's going to get some liquids flowing. Oh, and then I've got a nice blueprint for the happy place. And then these will get some power, and then I'll get some power. Of course, by the time it gets here, maybe I'll have recharged. I'm not using hydrogen. I'm not using deuterium. I'm burning antimatter in my personal fuel chamber, generating 14 megawatts. I don't know what plus 500 is about. What's plus 500 about? So much in this game, you know, it's like, what does it all mean? And then there's dumb shit like I did last time. You guys saw me. So littered, when you click this, it says just get rid of it. If you click this, then you can swoosh it up. And so what I should have done was swoosh it up out of space. And instead I clicked the throw it away forever button, and that's just exactly what happened, wasn't it? I'm going to need a few windmills to get the yeah, to get those things moving. Oh, look, and there's the power right now. Right now. Ooh, look at it go. There was something else I was going to talk about. What are you playing these days? I asked you. You didn't tell me. You're playing Dyson Sphere program because it's the best. It is the best. I had some awesome experience with it. It was just like, this really is a great game. What was it? I don't know. That's every minute that you play it, right? Ooh. Don't power. Well, no, just build more. Come on. That's all you got to do. I was afraid I was powering the tower, which is an important thing to do, but it's really expensive, so you don't want to do it till you're ready, and I am not ready. But here, that'll get us some more juice to charge up with. $87. Oh, this is not the most interesting content, is it? I was really sweating when I published that last one because it was in 3 segments, right? It was, don't have a clue in the world, let's find out what's going on. And then we found out what was going on. We had our ass handed to us, and I lost all my shit. And that was the end of that clip. And I'm like, where's the 3rd clip? I almost published with a sad face for the description because it was pretty sad. But then I found the 3rd clip. It was right there where I left it. And I did overcome, and I will overcome here. Why did we stop? Oh, that's right, because we just ran out of energy on planet 3. Planet 3, let's go ahead and add that as an important planet in our empire, and then it'll be right here. Whenever we need it, we can just go to it. Okay, fully charged. Let's go. Should turn on that tower. Let's go. Let's do it. Quasar. Enough shilly-shally. Aim right at it. Spend a bunch of energy to warp over to it because we're impatient. Oh, not on top of it. Yikes. I didn't die, yay. They're working the structure. I think they're working the structure now. I think maybe the fighters are dead. Nah, there's some fighters out there. But we can see what's going to happen. We can see that we've won this battle. Like we've won every battle except that one time. So yes, I am happy that I don't have to take a bunch of time throwing down a bunch of infrastructure to beat the ground guys, because they're just so annoying. They just come up all the time. And as I've observed and youth's observed, it's not a very deep combat AI that we're fighting against. I'm confident that there will be a modder, if not the company, then there will be a modder that'll make this into something really special at some point. Boom. That's it for the fleet. I don't think there's very many more. Because, you know, right now it's not even rock, scissors, paper. It's just rock, rock, rock. And you're always in control. You always have the initiative. Even when they attack, still, you know, outside of doing something dumb, like I'm doing on a couple of my planets, it's like outside of doing something dumb, there's just not very much risk. So what's dumb is I've got ships flying by me that should be flying over there. One of 9 in the destroyers. Do I need to restock? Probably. So I've got planets. I've got a couple of planets with really important stuff on them and no defenses whatsoever. In fact, I'm surprised that I haven't had to break off here and go back. Oh, that was it. So, and you can do a stunt like that when your response time is like 1 minute, but when the empire gets bigger and bigger, wider and wider, that's not going to work anymore. I mean, at a minimum, I don't want to be bothered to have to stop what I'm doing and fly for 5 minutes to go take care of an annoying issue. And you don't get a over. I mean, it tells you up here in the threat area when something's going down, but it doesn't beep or anything. So if you're not paying attention, you get involved in building out machines or whatever, and then it says, oh, they're attacking now, and you're like, oh shit, okay, I'll go put down that attack and hope that they don't kill anything important while I fly over there. I haven't lost anything important yet, but it's kind of dumb to be relying on luck, isn't it? And like I said, you know, I experimented with it, and it's entirely ooh, too close, getting shot. Get out! Don't die. I experimented with what would a fortress planet look like that is ready to kill anything that comes at it, and it's expensive. I mean, the stuff costs, you know, time and opportunity costs and whatnot, but building it out is just like, no, I'm not doing that. Even with blueprints, I'm not going to cover a planet in missiles and signal generators and shit. So I'm hoping once I understand shields a little bit better, I think I already said it, I can plunk down a artificial sun and the shield generators, bing, 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 and then know that it's not safe, but it will be safe. So we'll figure that out. And meanwhile, we're just sawing this guy down. I don't know if you're supposed to use, if the corvettes or the destroyers are better for this part of the task. I guess I could find out. I guess I should find out, because this is taking a while, and it's gonna take a while. This thing was huge. I mean, what I want to be able to do is to put down some sort of space station, load it up, fly it over here, or even have to build it. Even if it'd be interesting, even if you had to build it, you know, under duress of some sort. But build a thing and then go do something else, because there's no go do something else, right? If I go do something else, this thing's going to still be here. It's going to be a threat. It'll just keep getting bigger from here. The only right answer is to just do what I'm doing, I think. Not the most interesting gameplay. I'm going to stop observing that, because you guys know what I'm talking about. You're living it with me, aren't you? And yeah, the thing I can do, absolutely, is Google it or do some proper experiments and know which type of ship is the wrong one for this job. And the other thing I can do is just keep pumping points into combat damage. In fact, I'm not researching anything right now, am I? I've got all these techs all going pretty good. More space fleets, or are these combat drones? I don't know. There, someday I'll get 12,000 white and add some more firepower, straight up. More ships, more firepower. All right, well, I've about run out of things to ramble on about. I've kind of explained what I'm doing here, which is to the moon, baby. I posted it on Reddit. This is my third playthrough. There was the first playthrough that, you know, jaw-dropping, this game's going to be great someday. And then I played for... Ooh, I'm dying. Get out, get out. And then I played, I don't know how long, for quite some little time, and built up pretty good empire, you know, got some good stats, got some good numbers. I was pleased with myself when I quit. And so now, you know, there's no matching that or doubling it. It's going to have to be like 10x, right? All right, well, I'm going to quit right here, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to go out there and keep doing what I've been doing, and it's going to die. And I will catch you on the next one. Although if this is a combat-oriented Let's Play, there might not be anything much more else to say. You know, some tuning, some polish, or whatnot. Anyway, we'll see. Time will tell. I'm sure I'll come back at some point and show off where I ended up. Thanks for watching.